Don't you be afraid.
What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Jamelio7 with Sinister 7 Gaming, and today we're less than a day and a half away from the new update coming Thursday, or supposedly coming Thursday. I believe it's going to be the Kate Bishop update on Thursday, hopefully. But I didn't want to talk about that because everybody's covering that and everybody wants to talk about that. I actually want to talk about something that I found interesting that I see a lot of YouTubers and just a lot of people in general talk about. When you going to Mega Hive doing single player. Alright, so the reason the Mega Hive, in my opinion, the reason the Mega Hive is single player is because if you die, you have to cycle through your character, right? Which makes perfect sense. The reason the Mega Hive doesn't make any sense is because Gauntlets 1 through 7 suck. Like, as far as what you get from Gauntlets 1 through 7, and then if you get all the way to 8 and complete 8, even though they supposedly fixed the loot table, I still have noticed myself not being able to get some exotics or legendaries that I was interested in getting. And I've even read on forums where other people are still getting crap dropped, right? So you take that into consideration. Also, and this is not everybody, but I noticed a vast majority of the community is like, yeah, because I want to do this kind of content with my friends, which is fine. I have my partners that I play with, and yeah, I want to run the content with my partners too, and I want to experience the game and all its glory and multiplayer and things like that. However, I think they need to fix one problem with multiplayer. Multiplayer needs to have a 3-strike rule as well, because some cats suck. Like, and the only reason you want to play multiplayer is because you know that as long as somebody can walk and revive you, you can get back up, and the mission is not lost. There's really no penalty on other than the star system, but the star system, to my knowledge, doesn't affect any of your loot. So it's like, what am I really losing when I go into instant multiplayer? Me personally, I enjoy the single player aspect because it's a risk there. If you're not good enough to do the content, which none of the content is really hard, even on Challenge 4 right now. But as they release more and more content, if you're not good enough to do the content solo and you die 3 times, you have to start over, and that's just what it is. I think they need to give stricter penalties for multiplayer. It needs to be like a Monster Hunter, where you have 3 deaths, and if y'all get the 3 deaths, 3 carts or whatever you want to call it, you have to start over, and that's just what it is. Like, I think that makes people utilize builds in a more strategic way, as opposed to only having glass cannons and people that's going crazy DPS and group play, because where's the group's energy? Like, it makes no sense. Like, because you don't have any fear of death. You don't have any fear of going down, and that's what the Mega Hive introduced, that fear of going down. Because if you go down or you make a dumb move, or your build is not as tanky, you see it in a lot of videos. People play on lower level content so they can get those big numbers, so they can survive those big hits. But to play at the top tier with the highest amount of DPS possible, no type of way to keep yourself upright, I think that's a disservice to your viewers, and I think that's a disservice to the game. Like, this game was designed for you to have varied builds and find ways to cater in a group aspect, as well as be able to function solo. And yet and still, when you go on YouTube, all you primarily see is high DPS hits. You know what I'm saying? Stun master that, which is cool. But like, when raids come around, we've been talking a lot more about raids. Like when raids come around, anyway. And if Crystal Dynamics and Square actually does put mechanics in these raids, and you have to tank a boss on one side of the room for, I don't know, however long, then what? Then what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be huge. And that's just my spiel. That's just what I think about the state of the game and the state of the mega hives and the whole thoughts on putting multiplayer in the mega hives. It'd be cool to have mega hives multiplayer, but I don't really think it helps the community in the sense of it's not punishing enough for multiplayer. Like multiplayer does not punish bad play. Multiplayer does not. I don't know. Like I'm cool with multiplayer. Like I said, I play with my partners all the time. It's just I feel like multiplayer should be a little bit more punishing. But it's your boy Jamelio7 with 767 Gaming. And if you agree or disagree, definitely leave a comment below. But let's see if we can get 50 likes on this video. At least 50 likes. Or 50 dislikes. It's fine either way. I just decided that I just want to start putting my feelings in front of the camera and just see where that lands. But if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to. Hit that like button if you want to. Until the next one, peace.